In the wild, there are no rules, no referees, no second chances. Out here, the only law is survival. Every single moment, from the scorching deserts to the frozen oceans, nature becomes a brutal arena where the strong hunt and the weak simply vanish. These aren't just fights. They are primal stories of hunger, rage, and dominance. Welcome to Animal X Factor, where today we count down the top 5 most dangerous animal battles ever caught on camera. Get ready to witness power, intelligence, and fury collide in ways you've never seen before. Because this is not just nature, this is war. Kicking off our countdown at number 5, we have the lion versus the hyena pack. A true savanna war. We're on the golden plains of Africa at early dawn. A lone male lion, the king himself, strong, proud, and seemingly fearless. But even kings have enemies. In the distance, a chilling sound echoes through the plains. The laughter of hyenas. A pack of 20 surrounds him, mocking, snarling, daring him to make a move. He growls, every muscle in his body tensing beneath his magnificent mane. One wrong step, and it's all over. Yet, the king doesn't bow. He lets out a roar that seems to shake the very earth. Dust explodes as he charges headfirst into the pack. Claws flash, teeth snap. The air fills with pure fury. He manages to fight off the first few attackers, but stumbles, clearly outnumbered and growing exhausted. Just when it looks like the end, a figure appears in the distance. It's a lioness, his queen. She leaps directly into the chaos, biting and clawing right beside him. Together, they turn the tide. The hyenas scatter, defeated by a display of absolute unity and courage. As silence falls, the lion stands tall, bloodied but unbroken. In the savannah, it's clear that power isn't just about raw strength, it's about loyalty and heart. Coming in at number 4, we have the crocodile versus the wildebeest. Death at the river. The sun burns high over the Mara River. Thousands of wildebeests crowd the banks, trembling with a mixture of thirst and fear. Every year, millions of these animals thunder across Africa in a desperate migration for food and life. But this river, the river, is their greatest enemy. The first wildebeest cautiously steps into the water. Ripples form, and a sudden, eerie silence falls. Beneath the murky surface, eyes open, a crocodile waits. In an instant, chaos erupts. A 15-foot beast bursts upward from the depths, its jaws snapping shut like a steel trap. It grabs a wildebeest by the leg and begins to drag it under. The rest of the herd panics. Dust, water, and screams fill the air. The trapped wildebeest struggles, kicking and fighting for one last breath, but the crocodile's ancient patience wins. It begins its signature move, the death roll. The water turns red, and then, just as quickly, it becomes still. One life is lost, but in a strange way, hundreds are saved as the rest of the herd scrambles across. It's a brutal reminder that in nature, even death serves a purpose. At number 3, we have a true clash of titans. The python versus the alligator. Picture a misty morning in a Florida swamp. The water lies almost to calm. Here, two ancient predators rule, the invasive Burmese python and the Native American alligator. Both are apex hunters. Both are silent killers. Suddenly, a rustle in the reeds, and the python strikes, instantly coiling its massive body around the gator. Its muscles tighten like steel cables, squeezing with immense pressure. The gator thrashes wildly, water exploding around them. For a moment, it looks like the constrictor will win. But this alligator isn't done. With a final burst of energy, it bites down. A sickening crunch echoes as its teeth sink deep into the python's neck. They're locked together, twisting and turning in the murky water, neither giving an inch. It's pure, constrictive strength versus armored hide and a devastating bite. Endurance versus fury. After an hour of grueling battle, both apex predators fall silent. The swamp returns to its stillness. There is no victor today, only the raw, haunting echo of survival. Our number 2 spot is a battle of giants. The elephant versus the rhino, fighting for the last waterhole. The air shimmers with intense heat. The only waterhole for miles is rapidly drying up. A massive bull elephant approaches them, majestic but desperately thirsty. Then, from the bushes, a shadow appears. A black rhinoceros, equally desperate. The rhino lowers its formidable horn, snorting a clear warning. The elephant raises its trunk, trumpeting a challenge back. Neither is willing to back down. The rhino charges first, its horn aimed squarely at the elephant's leg. The impact sounds like thunder. The elephant roars in rage and pain, and dust rises around them like a storm. With raw, unbelievable power, the elephant retaliates, slamming its heavy tusks into the rhino's side. The ground itself trembles with the force of their clash. After several minutes of pure chaos, they both stop exhausted, bleeding, but alive. In the wild, not all battles are to the death. Some are about earning respect. As they walk away from each other, the waterhole remains silent, a monument to their incredible strength and pride. And now, for the number 1 most dangerous animal battle ever caught on camera, the orca versus the great white shark. This is the ultimate predator showdown. We're deep in the icy waters off the coast of South Africa, where 2 apex predators rule the ocean. The great white shark, a creature feared by almost everything that swims, and the orca, the ocean's most intelligent hunter. A pod of orcas glides through the water in perfect formation. They are calm, coordinated, and incredibly smart, communicating with a series of clicks and whistles as they plan their strike. A great white appears on the scene, huge, fast, and radiating power. But the orcas have a secret weapon: teamwork. One orca distracts the shark head-on, drawing its full attention. At the same time, another dives deep below, completely unseen. Suddenly, the second orca bursts upward from the depths, ramming the shark and flipping it onto its back. This triggers a state in sharks called tonic immobility. It's paralyzed, utterly defenseless. The orcas then take turns holding the shark in this position until it can no longer breathe. It's brutal, yes, but it's also brilliant. The shark, the ocean's terror, is no match for the orca's collective mind. The pod swims away, victorious, leaving only silence behind. In this ultimate battle, brains conquer brawn, and intelligence reigns supreme. Every battle we've witnessed tells a story of power, instinct,